So I'm going to start off talking about a little aftermath of the Seahawks and Bears game from last week. What I wanted them to do was play like it was a must-win game, and it really was a must-win game. When you're down and injured and at home, you got to find a way to get those wins, and especially when you start off with a 13-point lead. You just gotta. Those are the games that you have to win. Those aren't like, oh, we almost had it, we'll get better. Those are the games where you look back and you're like, we should have won that. What happened? So that might have the Seahawks might have taken a hit there, but other than that, they played exceptionally well through the game. The first half they were really looking good out there, and it's not like they played bad even in the second half. They just didn't play good enough to get the win. And you gotta tip your hat to the Bears. I mean, even being down 13 points, they kept fighting and fighting till they fought themselves back in the game, fought themselves back to the lead, and won that game. So, any Bears fans watching this, hats off to your team. You guys did good. But I have a Devin Hester jersey, and after I saw that little play to Devin Hester, and he just ran it in and put the game out of reach. Well, not really out of reach, but I mean in most fans' minds, when you're at that point, you're like, okay, it's over, whatever. But yeah, when I saw that, I took that jersey and I just threw it outside and left it there for, I think, like a day and a half. And it didn't rain or anything, so it's still good. I mean, I was just sick to my stomach after I saw that. But hey, good win, Bears, good game. But the Seahawks have some issues they need to work on. And while most people would say kicking is one of them, at least Coach Morrow would say so anyway, but they have some bigger issues, just not really major issues, but they need some tuning up. But they should be able to fix that, but that's not really the problem this week. This week, the problem is a man who's going to be standing on the other side of them, and that's going to be Peyton Manning, looking across the line of scrimmage at them. That's their problem this week, is Peyton. The Colts defense is taking a hit in players too. They're losing a lot of good players, but I mean it really wouldn't matter. I would love for them to have every single starter and just not Peyton, and I'd feel a lot better about this game. But seeing as they do have Peyton, but they're missing some key defensive players, we're gonna have to just work our way around that. But okay, I'm gonna share this little story. I know you guys not want to hear it, but this is just my view on Peyton Manning. A lot of people around this area of Tennessee where I live love Peyton Manning because they're Vols fans. And when Peyton first got to Tennessee, he had to do mandatory community service. And my mom was the manager of the Boys and Girls Club around UT's campus. And so he went there, and my mom was actually Peyton's boss for a few months, actually. And he came over to our house and everything. I mean, I was real little, so it's not like it's something I can look back on fondly, but I can still kind of remember it. I have pictures with him and stuff, so, but, I mean, what can I say? I mean, I got love for Peyton. Peyton's my boy, even if he's probably going to be tearing up my team this week. But as much as I like Peyton, if our defense can take hits on him and get him out of rhythm, I'd love to see that, as long as they don't do too much, you know. I mean, whatever is necessary. But much like last week, I'm looking at this game as a must-win game. Last week it was at home, so that's why I was considering a more win game. But now we're playing at their stadium, which I don't really consider a stadium. I consider it kind of a factory because it looks like a friggin' factory from the outside. But the point is they're gonna have home advantage. Like I said, they're gonna have Peyton, so the Seahawks are almost basically gonna have to play a flawless game if they want to win this game. But hey, they can do it. This is the National Football League. Nothing's guaranteed. Like I said last week, everyone's pro. They know what they're doing. They can pull out these wins. They just need to start doing it. They need to play almost flawless, though. But hey, you never know. Like, first play of the game, the Seahawks get a touchdown. Not first play, first drive, first play, whatever. Just get the momentum and keep it going. They can play good, but the bad thing is the Seahawks did play good last week. But at home and on the road, they play like two completely different teams, which is not a good thing. But I'm not gonna really take that much time to go into details and this stuff. I just want to make a video just to talk about this game. While the Seahawks can win, I'm a Seahawks fan and I want them to win, and I hope with all my heart that they win. But I actually see the Colts coming out and winning this game. I mean, I love the Seahawks, but I'm not going to be one of those fans who's like, okay, my team's going to win every week. Last week, I actually thought the Seahawks could win and were going to win, but this week, I don't know if they can overcome Peyton. What I'm going to say is there's a good chance the Colts are just going to win this game. We're just going to have to learn to bounce back from it, but hey, like I said, you never know. The Seahawks could win, which I hope they do, but hey, if the Seahawks fans watching this and you get mad at me, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of saying my opinion on this. I don't really think we're at the level right now where we can topple Peyton at home, you know. But hey, I hope we do. I hope the Seahawks prove me wrong. I'd love to see them prove me wrong. But that's really about as far as I'm gonna go with this. Thanks for watching, and go Seahawks. Peace.